Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Opal Love Light. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna jump right on into it. So we are going to be meal prepping today. So instead of me making my egg scramble, I'm going to be making egg bites, which I explained in the last video. It's kind of the same, it's just in a muffin shaped form. Then I'm going to be making Brussels sprouts, cauli rice, bacon cheese meatballs, and then some shrimp stir fry. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm just going to cut up all the veggies first. That way I have all of this already cut up. So before we get way deep into it, we are going to put us a pot on a stove with some ginger so we can make us some ginger tea. We also want to preheat our oven on 400 degrees because everything is going in the oven. Well, I'm over exaggerating a little bit. Not everything, but we're going to put our egg bites in there, our meatballs in there, and our Brussels sprouts. So let's go ahead and turn on that oven. And then once we get all of that all mixed up, we're going to start working on our stir fry. So as you can see, I'm going to be using green peppers and onions. I'm going to be using this for the meatballs, for the shrimp stir fry, and the egg bites. The only thing when I do the Brussels sprouts, I'm just going to use tricolor peppers. These are the sausages I'm going to be using. 3 of these sausages is 2 net carbs. I'm going to be using 7 of them. We're just going to chop them up because we're going to put them in the pan with our veggies. Now remember, I told y'all we cutting up the veggies first. So here we go, chopping up the Brussels sprouts. So you're just going to cut off the end and then you're going to face it upward, downward, whichever one, and then slice it in half. So that's all we're doing to these. We're cutting off the end, we're going to stand it up, and then we're going to cut it in half. That's all we are doing. Easy peasy. Y'all, I was kind of disappointed because I ain't have no red peppers. If you have red peppers, definitely add red peppers to it because it gives it that pop of color, and it also gives it a, I don't know, it may be all in my head, but it makes it taste better too. So normally when I make Brussels sprouts, I do orange, yellow, and red peppers. So if you have some red ones, throw them on in there because we are going to season these and pop them in the oven on 400 degrees. Remember, our oven is already preheating. Our tea is already going. So we can ready be in it to win it today. Now, before we start mixing up our meatballs, I am just going to microwave me 5 pieces of bacon. You can cook yours on the stove if you want. I just throw it in the microwave so I ain't got to worry about getting popped by that grease because sometimes grease get a little violent. And I ain't trying to fight it today, so I don't even fight no more. I don't think I fought that grease in years. So pop it in the microwave and put it on there for about 4 to 5 minutes until it get done to your liking. Then place it on a paper towel so it could drain the grease. Now, y'all, I did have to chop up another small onion to go in these meatballs. So you're going to use a 16-ounce thing of ground turkey, 1 egg, 1 small onion. We're going to season it with Cajun seasoning, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, onion powder, and parsley, and a little bit of garlic and herb seasoning. And then we are going to mix this well. Then we're going to add our cheese, and then we also going to let our bacon cool off and then add the bacon. And then we're going to line a baking sheet with parchment paper or aluminum foil, whichever one you have, and we're going to start to make our meatballs. So go ahead, y'all, get on back into it, and I'll come back. So this is the barbecue sauce we are going to be using. We are just going to use 2 tablespoons, which is 4 carbs, and we are just going to coat our meatballs with it.
Not many people I can say that I trust. Always been like this, don't give away that much. much, but somehow I gave it all to you. I keep my cards held close to my chest. Takes me time to relax, I confess, but somehow I gave it all to you. I complicate every situation, build up a storm with anxiety. Once you came into the equation, I became the best guy.
Now moving on to our Brussels sprouts, you are going to use about 1/4 cup of avocado oil, and we're going to season this with red pepper flakes, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, and a little bit of oregano. And then we are going to give it a good mix, and we're going to put it inside of a baking dish and pop this in the oven.
Won't you stay a little longer? I've been missing someone like you. I know we're both getting older. We don't got time to lose. It feels right when you hold me. I'm just a little less lonely, sounds cliche.
Now it is time to get our last thing in the oven. We are going to crack us 5 eggs, and I'm going to use about 4 slices of pepper jack cheese. We're going to season this with Cajun seasoning, Italian seasoning, onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder. Now, I must be slipping, because when have y'all ever known me to say a little bit of garlic? A little bit of garlic? I must be slipping. Something is going on. But I did only put a hint of garlic in it. So we're going to mix this well, and then we're going to start to put it in our muffin pans. So after we mix this up well, we are just going to throw our onions and green peppers and our sausages in the pan so you can cook it before. I like to do mine like this, but I've also seen people not cook theirs before. I like it because I like my vegetables to be soft. So that's why I do it that way. Let's check on these meatballs. Look at this, y'all. Who is the chef over here? We are. What's up? We are. So we are just going to put these on a plate so they can finish cooling down. And then we are going to take our Brussels sprouts out the oven and give them a good mix and pop them back in there. Now at this point, you can add more seasoning to yours if you want. You can even add a little pink Himalaya sea salt on there. So for our egg bites, we are going to just spray our pan, and then we are going to start to pour our mixture in. So it's going to be uneven in the beginning because we got chunks of pepper jack cheese in it, but you just take a fork and you just evenly distribute them out. Don't even worry about all that, y'all. Just watch how your girl work. Don't worry about it. Just keep on watching.
But it's true, I've been missing someone like you. I've had my share of the heartbreakers. Stop letting them in after the last faker. But somehow gave it all to you.
So I did want to mention, you do want to put it like halfway of the muffin pan. You don't want to fill them up like I did mine. That's why you see me taking some of the egg yolk out of certain ones. And I'm just going to make a whole extra egg bite, because if you have them up too high, they are going to rise a little bit, so you don't want them to overflow. Then you just put your meat and your onions and peppers on top of there, and we're going to pop this in the oven with them Brussels sprouts on 400 and let them cook for about 10 to 12
None of
minutes.
them good enough to keep her out. Probably why I don't let my guard down. But somehow gave it all to you. I'm hard to read when I'm in my
All right, well, we have our egg bites cooking. Going to work on our shrimp stir fry. So we are just going to add a bag of shrimp, and I think this is like a 16-ounce bag. We're going to add our peppers that we had chopped up. We're going to season this thing with Cajun seasoning, Italian seasoning, oregano, onion, and garlic powder. We're going to add some peas, some carrots, some parsley, some red pepper flakes, and of course, this is a stir fry. So we are going to add an egg, and we're also going to add some liquid aminos. So go ahead, y'all. Get on into it, and I'll come back.
feelings. Basically, yeah, that's all the time. Something you do, it gives me healing. You make the worst things fine. Won't you stay a little longer? I've been missing someone like you. I know we're both getting older. We don't got time to lose. It feels right when you hold me. Just a little less lonely, sounds cliche, but it's true. I've been
y'all, so my Brussels sprouts are done. I like mine to be a little bit hard but mostly soft, and I like some crispiness to them. So we are just going to start to plate these things. My egg bites are done. We're going to plate everything, and then we're going to get right back on into it.
All the colors in you make me feel we got this, even when the good's hard to see. You where I wanna be. Won't you stay with me? Won't you stay a little longer? I've been missing someone like you. I know we're both getting old. We don't got time to lose. It feels right when you hold me. Just a little less lonely. Sounds cliche, but it's true. I've been missing someone like you.
So y'all know me. Y'all know I like to show y'all what it looks like in the inside. So look how soft this is. And then when you put this in the fridge, wait a minute, hold on. Let's get into this first. Look at this, y'all. So good and filling. When you put this in the fridge and you have to reheat it, only reheat them for about a minute. I'm going to do 2 per container. Put that container in the microwave for about a minute, and then that's it. Your breakfast is ready to go.
I've been missing. I've been missing someone like you. I've been missing. I've been missing. I've been missing someone like you. Someone like you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You ever think about it sometimes? Found where it all fell apart. 'Cause I've been losing my mind. Hell, I've lost my heart. Don't know when or how it got so messed up. We started off so damn right, but you left the place that we called love. I still remember that night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I was never in love with you, and hell, most of the time I thought I don't even like you. I know you just weren't right. Yeah, I was.
So here is what everything looks like. This is breakfast. We got 2 egg bites, and we're going to pop them in the microwave for a minute when we're ready to reheat them. That is going to be our breakfast. Then we have our lunch, or you can make it as dinner. You can flip-flop, whichever one you want. We got our shrimp stir fry. And we got our meatballs, our Brussels sprouts, and our cauli rice. Oh, wait a minute, y'all, because somebody put in the comment like, oh, rice is not low carb. That's a joke. I know it's a joke. That's why I use cauli rice. What's up? Then we have our ginger tea and our snacks. So we're going to do pistachios and our protein crisp bars. And that is it. Talk about something. Oh, low carb. That is a joke for rice. Not for cauli rice. All right, you guys, so each day will be about 1,500 calories. And also, I didn't end up eating those peanut butter bars. I just used a rice cake with some cream cheese and some berries and a little bit of monk fruit sweetener on top. And that was for my sweet tooth. All right, you guys, so the day was 1,445 calories and it was 27 net carbs. Total carbs was 38 grams. That is going to be the end of this video, you guys. If you are new here and you stayed this long, please consider subscribing. To my OGs who keep coming back, thank you so much for your love and support. I greatly appreciate you guys. Please, guys, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. I greatly appreciate it. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. And as always, I thank you for watching.